Hey guys, so in this video, we asked MBA grads working in top firms of the country on what they do to manage the stress and anxiety. And oh boy, were we surprised with their answers. So in the few minutes that are coming, you'll be seeing their answers, and towards the end, stay tuned cause there is a surprise.
So this is something I do to come out of stress and anxiety, which I discovered recently. I realized the importance of socializing on mental wellness. So what I do is whenever I feel down, I usually take the initiative to call or visit any of my friends from school or college. We generally meet somewhere outside, the conversation happens, and this conversation takes me down the memory lane and makes my stress go right away. But you need to understand that this might not be possible with one of your friends from work, because then the conversation will usually circle back to work related topics. So in all, find a friend with whom you can share your thoughts and say goodbye to your stress.
I think more often than not, we are more than capable of solving our problems ourselves, be it on the professional front or otherwise. It's just that hard targets and tough times can sometimes really bog us down. So what I like to do is, I like to remind myself that there's so much more to my life than just work. So for example, I like to get back to my hobbies. I like to go play some sports or work out or meditate, do a little bit of social welfare sometimes, or perhaps go on a trip with my friends or family.
I just have a simple solution to managing stress. Whenever I feel like things are becoming overwhelming, I just stop doing everything on hand and go for a long walk. The walk helps me put things into perspective and makes me way more productive when I get back to it.
Hey everyone. I feel that while we are stressed about, let's say, an activity or a set of tasks, often that weighs us down is the burden of thinking what we need to do to fix it. These thoughts keep playing in a loop and often overwhelm us. So something that I do, which I have been practicing since I was at school, is to list the things that I would need to do for the situation and prioritize them. This immediately gives me a sense of clarity and calmness, because now everything is in front of me and I only need to focus on the most important activities one at a time.
Hi. It might sound a bit straightforward, but whenever I feel stressed due to a lot of work, I basically scroll through my social media and go to my favorite meme pages or listen to my favorite stand-up comics like Bill Burr and Russell Peters, and that helps me to actually recuperate and muster my excitement for the work that is ahead.
So my escape from stress is to have a long walk, preferably somewhere close to nature. Now we all have read that nature is the best healer, but trust me, it's not just a philosophy, but it actually works. So whenever I find myself under conditions where I'm not able to focus properly or where I am under tremendous stress, I simply open my door and went out to nearby park or garden. And during that, I prefer to keep my mobile phone or other gadgets at home, because most of the time they are the main source of distraction, or if I have to carry them, I simply keep them into silent mode. There, I simply enjoy the beauty, spend some time with my thoughts to have my mind clear with all the other negative energy which I was carrying, simply flush them away into that nature. And when I come back, I find myself enough strength to tackle all those negative energy with a positive mindset.
In my day-to-day role, I sometimes encounter with situations where things become stressful. It can be related to meeting project deadline, or some data which I need to provide to different teams, or something which my manager has asked me to work on. In such scenarios, I try to identify the tasks which are important for business and creating values, and try to finish those first. At the same time, I communicate these things to my manager and reach out to different team members for help where needed. This helps me keep calm. Also, to prevent such stressful scenarios to happen in future, I follow 3 things. First being, keeping my data and files organized so that I can find them whenever needed. Second, I try to build connection and reach out to people when required. Third, I try to acquire knowledge whenever I get free time.
What I do when I feel stress is quite simple. I just take my guitar and go.